Hello everyone. Today we've got some amazing updates fresh off of the PTR that has just gone live, a little delayed, but it is here and I'm super excited about it. We have confirmation that the engineering epic goggle recipes are going to be added in phase 2, which is a huge thing because these goggles are extremely powerful. There is 11 sets of them. I'm going to put the full list there for you to look at. The Power Heal 4000, Death Blow X11, the Wonder Heal XT40, and so on. They're really, really strong, and the fact that they're added in phase 2 is going to be very, very awesome because I mean these things are just beastly, and it's gonna be a really awesome set piece for, well, not set piece, but an item to definitely go after. If you're an engineer, it's going to make you feel a lot better for choosing engineering in the first place. It's going to be a very strong purple item for you. In addition to powerful items, there's also the Druid's swift flight form coming in phase 2, thankfully. So powerful item being Anzu, the epic mount, the Raven Lord. It's like the coolest mount, I think, the coolest ground mount in Burning Crusade, if you ask me. Can't wait to see how that goes. Hopefully, you have enough gold to somehow get a Druid to run you and try to get that mount. I think it's going to be an awesome thing to do once you're max level. But also, of course, Druids now getting Swift Flight form is going to cause some very interesting things for herbalism. Obviously, Druids can gather herbs while in Swift Flight form, so this is going to really increase the efficiency for Druids to go around gathering all those herbs. It's going to be a huge quality of life improvement, and it's a pretty fun quest line. And yeah, so that's coming up. We can do that now in the PTR. And of course, we are getting Serpentshrine Cavern, and if you're interested in learning more about what's good that drops there, check out my SSC loot guide video, just dropped very recently. There's 6 raid bosses in Serpentshrine Cavern, and the attunement is pretty simple, assuming you can take down Nightbane and you can take down Gruul. Yeah, and I can't wait to go in there. In addition to Serpentshrine Cavern, there is the Eye, which the attunement is a little bit longer for the Eye, but that is, there's 4 raid bosses in there, and of course, we get a lair, which is the Phoenix mount, one of the most sought-after mounts in all of Burning Crusade. Good luck, fingers crossed, if you're going for it. That is an instance I'm super excited for. I can't wait to go and raid the Eye, both these instances, honestly. Super looking forward to it. And then we also have Arena Season 2 to look forward to in Phase 2, as of course we were expecting. Each, Arena Season is going to change with the phases. So Season 2 is going to be a lot of fun. It was kind of a short Season 1, if you ask me, but we still have 2 to 4 weeks before we can expect Phase 2 to drop, because it will be in PTR testing. Now, we did make some guesses about what we could expect during Phase 2 in a previous video, and I think that Holly has done a great job in clearing up some of that confusion and giving us some confirmation on what we can expect. So when it comes to dailies, I kind of just listed all of them, but it looks like for Phase 2, they're going to slowly introduce dailies, and we're only going to get Ogre-La and Shatari Skyguard daily content. Now, this is a good thing, I guess. If you had too many dailies all at once, you'd just finish all of them in a matter of months, but now you can spend months getting, Ogre-La and Shatari Skyguard rep, and then wait for Netherwing and spend months getting that, instead of just every day doing everything all at once, right? So I'm still super excited for this because I can't wait to go grind that rep. I'm a human. I've got diplomacy. I'm ready to power this out. I love grinding rep. That's why I rolled human. So yeah, the Shatari Skyguard, you get that Nether Ray mount. I'm sick of riding this vanilla mount. I guess you could also get the Cenarian Expedition mount, the Hippogriff, but to each their own. Looking forward to that. That's going to come in Phase 2. Super excited about that. As well as guild banks, which I am so eager to see what my guild has stored. I used to love just looking at the guild bank and being like, oh my goodness, we are stacked with goodies. So actually really excited to go see what's sitting in the guild bank, how we're going to do this, how we can withdraw and deposit different items, currency, and determine what's available for the guild. All the contributions we have made towards the guild, getting those Nexus crystals, getting all those different materials and enchants, whatever have you. Going to be cool to look at the fruits of our labor. And they're finally going to be introducing what they're calling the group browser tool. So not the looking for group tool or the group finder, but the group browser tool. So it's looking like it's going to function quite similarly as previously, but you know, with the looking for group bulletin board add-on, I don't necessarily see a need for this. But for players who either don't know how to get an add-on or aren't willing to figure out how to get an add-on, I suppose this will be a good thing for them. I mean, I love the tool, honestly. So it you know, and by the way, looking for group bulletin board isn't perfect. So I think I'm going to try it out a little bit, see how that goes. I am looking forward to that. One of my favorite tools. I really feel like it was in the sweet spot of not too like automated. You don't just click a button and you teleport to a dungeon. Like, you still had to, it just helped you find out who else was looking for that group or raid. It was really the perfect tool. When it comes to player versus player changes, the formula for arena points has been adjusted to increase arena points awarded each week. I think this is pretty cool considering ratings. Actually, I feel like you didn't start at 0. I feel like you start at like 1,000 or something. But anyways, you're gonna get approximately 100 additional points per week for most 5v5 teams, 88 for 3v3, and 76 for 2v2. Teams near 1,500 rating will get more, and the curve still tapers to the same maximum as before. So it's just going to become easier to get that arena point rating. Like, most people probably only have like 1 to 3 pieces of gear, I would say, at this point. So I think this is going to really help. I mean, especially if you only have 4 weeks left of season 1, having 1 to 3 pieces of gear is like, you know, it's not really, you didn't really make it, right? And so I think this is a good change, going to help people get geared up a little bit faster. I definitely feel like, you know, if you're going to give a 20-week season, then the arena points were fine back then. But if you're going to do, you know, what looks like it's going to be, you know, maybe something around like an 18 or 17 or 16 week season 1, then I think this is a proper adjustment to go ahead and make it a little bit easier to get all that gear. Another interesting thing in the PTR that people are noticing is that the spit emote does not work on other players. You can spit on the ground or whatever, but you can't actually use it on other players. You know, with all the stuff going on in the news right now, I think Blizzard probably is just doing this to try to stop the toxicity perhaps in the community. I don't know. I don't think, personally, I never got offended by emotes. I thought they were hilarious that someone actually took the time to emote. But that's just me. One thing I do also want to address with the Epic Engineering Goggles recipe is that another item that engineers are typically curious about is the Gyro Balanced Corium Destroyer. I have looked at Zbig, who is the trainer, the engineering trainer, and he actually does not offer the Gyro Balanced Corium Destroyer, which he should. So it is possible that will be added later in the game because it is not currently in it. So unfortunately, this is another really powerful item, by the way, but it is not currently in Phase 2 as far as I can tell. So with all of that said, guys, that is it for today's updates. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a like. If you want more World of Warcraft content, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Toyhouze, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.